I had a monster at the gym today.
You went to gym today?
Yeah. I've been like the last couple of days now. I'm just building back up.
Let's go tomorrow.
Yeah, cool. What time do you want to go?
Jeez. Don't expose me like that.
We did 24 today, bro. Sass. We're gonna get you fit, and then you're gonna do a 24 class.
Yeah. Who did you do it with?
Basically 24. They run the gym.
24 is like they play a CD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that class.
It's good.
They
And you
play,
go.
it's 24 exercises in 24 minutes.
Yeah.
So you keep doing them and like in 24.
So you'll dig it.
Yeah. But you also like boot camp and like keep telling me.
Yeah. Boot camp.
Yeah.
That's how I've been staying because like when I can't train with you guys, it's difficult, eh? So I do the boot camp and the 24 because there's other people in there and the instructors, when they're on, they are on. Like these lessons like
Boot camp is boot camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can go to any one. I mean, if you want to go to Mill Park, we can go to
Cresta.
Victory or Cresta. Have they finished at Cresta?
Cresta is nice.
No, but it wasn't before. They finished the revamp.
More Park's the worst.
Mill Park's small.
More Park
Strange.
is the worst.
It's strange.
More Park is like I might as well go on a DVD and like work out at home.
You hear that? Virgin Mill Park, you are too small and compact. It feels like my backyard when I'm training.
And also your trainers are just like too chill. If
Yeah.
they're too used to like
Got a good point.
training with all the students that live around there. Everything's just
I knew
like,
I was gonna get 2 students.
it's just
That's
a
I was just
free
waiting.
fall. It's like a free fall. I'll rock up at whatever time.
I was waiting for the student thing to rock up. Hello viewer.
It's just like,
We are here
you just
for World
walk
Cup.
in, like this is not even,
2014,
it's one thing if you
Netherlands
walk in and
versus
you're warming
Australia.
up your legs. They
And it ain't one way. The
walk in
Aussies.
and you're not even like warming up, it's like halfway into the workout. What are you doing? At a normal gym, they'll be like, sorry, you're gonna like sprain something, you're gonna hurt yourself.
She's gonna come and
Warm
introduce
up,
herself now.
whatever, Don't do it. But no, Mill Park is like, yeah, come on. Even if we like stretching, people walk in while we're stretching across the sky.
Oh, see, I don't like that.
That's cool.
I get that. Like today, there was only 4 people in the abs. So I did it. Yeah, because I finished. I did the.
Was it not?
Yeah, it was early morning. Like, because I did the 9 o'clock. No, the 8 o'clock 24, which is a double class. Yeah, did double class. Oh, it's wicked. It's
What is it?
just at the how do you say it, on the corner
Sounds like that.
by Barry Herzog and 7th, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like nice.
Penalty to who? The Aussies got a penalty.
Penalty Australia.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why.
They're
You see?
about to go
When you
2-1 up.
live, are you really live? Are you like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can come introduce yourself now, because they can hear you just telling them all. Telling them the world, tell them about the Virgin. It's like, tell them.
Oh, that's harsh. That is not a penalty. That is not a penalty, Tony. You see it, I see it.
Yeah,
The whole
it's
world
rough.
sees it.
It's rough. But you know what it is? Remember what they were saying about last time?
With the hand
The
out.
bars, yes. If the hand's out, they're going to give it. When the hand's extended, referee's going to give it. If the hand's by the body, it's like, I'm trying to get out of the way.
That's a clear ball to handle.
It is.
Hmm?
Not a clear boy to. Did we just speak to him? Oh no, that was ages ago. Sorry. But no. But remember, balls coming in when the hands are there, the referee will always give the defender the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but
No, bro, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that's how they work it.
that is harsh.
It is. It's rough, but it's the rule.
But let's see what happens now.
He's got to save it. But actually, this is the best thing that can happen for the game.
Yeah,
Score.
You slotted home.
The best way to take any kind of penalty, low, hard, in the corner. Doesn't matter. Best goalkeeper in the world will have problems getting there. He's got to get down, fast, and quick. Any coach will tell you that. And if I'm wrong, any coach out there feels like refuting me, go for it.
Australia feels like they're in dream world.
But the thing is, Australia won't let go now.
But then when you think of the history, Australia has never lost in the Olympics. Ever. They've only drawn and won.
Bogey team.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bogey team.
Mm-hmm. They are what France is to Brazil.
This has just opened up that group. If the score stays like this, like the M said, that group is my hosting right now. Go.
Australia can't believe what's happening. 2-1 Australia. They are confused and happy at the same time. It's like mixed emotions.
But now, with those mixed emotions, they got to keep concentration. My thing is, it's the best in camp for the game because the Netherlands now have to play. They have to attack.
But when a team is as good as Netherlands, you expect them to come back.
Yeah. But we were expecting a lot. I'm saying they must.
Yeah.
What we expect and what happens is the key conversation here. Water. Can you get me some? See? They've got to be attacking, right? They've got to push now.
Australia can't believe what they see.
That's what he's saying. That's what the commentator is doing. He's like, yeah.
The whole football world cannot believe that Australia is 2-1 up. Here they go. They're broken. They've broken again. Oh,
Too hard a ball.
Too much.
Too hard a
Still
ball.
there. Still there. Okay. Looks like it's one-way traffic for now.
I told you.
For now.
The Aussies just fucked up there, though. Cahill's lack of pace and the fact there was no support for 10 miles.
Oh, but look at that.
Look at that option! Oh! He passed the wrong ball. He passed it to the left too hard, but he should have gone right because there was a man outside
Still managed such a good
begging.
pass.
Begging.
This is actually a good game.
Yeah. Careful, Mr. De Jong.
He's got a yellow already.
Yeah. Careful. Because that ref don't look so chilled.
Maybe that 1-1 draw with South Africa during the warm-up games leading to the World Cup did Australia some good. Maybe that 5-1 drubbing of Spain didn't do Netherlands so good. Just saying.
Hashtag.
Just saying.
Let's give those guys a wire mention, eh?
Ref. No?
No? Oh!
Oh!
That's football! Complete! With an answer!
Van Persie.
Australia again.
No. See that third goal they just missed now?
Netherlands.
It's even now.
Yeah.
2-2. This is World Cup 2014, motherfuckers!
Yeah. Robin Van Persie. Man United. Just saying.
Shut up, you Man U
Just
fan.
saying.
Man United.
Man United.
He loves Man United. Me? Well, I'm the opposite. I'm a
Oh, he's
Liverpool
on side. He's on
man.
side.
He is on side. He played it
Oh,
well.
what a goal. Look at
Played
that
it well.
finish. That's what
Played
Van
it well.
Persie does.
But he speaks in your accent when you're away. He like, tell you and say this.
I think they wasted. You see that wasted chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But look, they're coming back at them. They're not afraid. It's not like anybody's capitulating here. Australia's like, we are here to play. This is the World Cup. You may be the Netherlands, the finalists.
Maybe the best.
Yeah, you may have beaten Spain 5-1.
Here they go again.
Oof. Oh, the defending's ropey, eh?
What's happening on the defense of the Netherlands?
I don't know, because traditionally they're decent.
I got ambushed. Like, now all of a sudden, no one's to the black.
But I think you must also admit the truth.
She kind of wanted to.
You ambush yourself because you kind of wanted to. No, but you make the assumption, and until you can learn, wait a minute, wait for it, until you can learn to trust.
Yes.
Trust. You will always end up cooking.
You will suffer.
Be a time.
Australian free kick in the box. Bad free kick.
What's the cow? Ooh, she's going.
Will that get there?
Yeah.
You sure? Give it Abba, sure.
Okay.
I do. What do we need?
It's just the you know where the edges are not flat, so it might just be raised a touch. You see, it's not flat or not. I'll start through it. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's 2. That means it's on, right?
All good.
Tony came to watch the football on Friday eating a celery stick.
Huh?
I came with a banana today. You didn't say nothing.
Banana is banana. Come on. Even babies eat bananas.
The way I eat is the way the baby goes.
Maybe better say juiced it. They enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Other
I
girls,
love juicing.
Zakia came, she juiced spinach.
Zakia Patel.
Yeah. I was working with her, so
She's so excitable.
her body's so.
Really.
You know, when someone's like, oh my gosh, she was like sitting funny, and I'm like, what are you doing? I worked so hard yesterday at the gym. And then, like, her tummy just looked
big.
I even asked her, I was like, when you're on Strictly Come Dancing, did you lose any weight? And she was like, no, I just toned.
Oh,
I think she just has one of those bodies that just
Okay.
don't respond. But she's nice.
She's hilarious. Just like a ball of
And the
energy.
character on the show, she's like an actress and a diva. Yeah,
Works.
yeah.
Right.
Truly works.
but that's about everybody back. That shows they are scared or something.
Yeah. And that's my point, guy. This is not one-way traffic. Apart from the Dutch response, how long have we been in this half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still in this.
Can I steal that one? Cheers.
So I went to the theatre with Sandy the other night, and Kunza was there. She was acting all that nice.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah. So,
Did you watch? Were you watching?
we're watching Forces Fatula
Yeah.
Festival thing. Yeah.
Was that?
Play it happens.
Oh, it was the play. You were saying something about a festival.
Yeah, it actually was a festival, but when I went, it was like, I think we're going to watch a play.
Yeah. Also, I told for someone to come to the play. I don't want to go to festivals.
Aussies,
And
look.
Forstress was there.
Whose half are we in again?
What's just loves you?
Forstress was like, I was like, oh my gosh, aren't you off the show? You must be so proud of you, man. Forstress was like, you know, even putting money into this. So.
Who's not putting money into it?
Like,
Australia.
I think the
Keep you props,
people-
eh?
They had people were supposed to like fund it and like sponsor the whole thing.
That's what she's worried about.
Yeah, that's all she was bothered about. She couldn't even be like, yeah, I'm really proud of my man, but I wish that the spots had like come through and like, she was just like, oh, yeah. Just, I was like, yeah, that's good.
It's not nice.
We are finally in the Australians half again.
This is a good test of the Netherlands' character.
That they could have won it.
If they go to win this like 4-2 or something, then we'll be like, okay.
I don't know, eh? I think it's still going to be another 3. Oh!
He's already been booked, but he's already missing the next match.
And it's Van Persie, eh? If he goes off, they're fucked. 10 men.
De Jong is you see what he's doing. He's
Yeah.
taking attention away from
Yeah.
the actual challenge.
And the referee is distracted. That's called team. Motherfucker, team. Because Van Persie was going off if he took that. He's a clumsy challenge, eh?
Jeez, he got away with it. That was smart. Well done, Holland.
Experience.
He's supposed to be the light.
Oh, sorry. Though.
Yeah, he knew that it was a very bad challenge.
Yeah, he blatantly did. And it was clear, to be honest, that the York had to run that interference. If I think about it, it was well done. Lost shape. Put the ball on the ground, people. This ping pong shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. Wow. Here come the Dutch.
Game is 90 minutes, Brian.
Yeah.
Australia, 90 minutes?
They got a few Premiership boys in here as well. The influence of the Premiership on the World Cup is actually quite astounding in terms of the players. Because I'll say this, a lot of those teams that I suppose you would consider, if you're talking about a league table, are mid-table. Do you know what I mean? But at the top, they're giving them a good game. And the point is, a lot of those players from the smaller countries in terms of footballing pedigree history, not in terms of skill set, because that's all changed now. They ply their trade in the leagues, man. I recognize those names. I didn't even know half of them with that nationality or this one. Boom! Straight in the bottom corner. Goalkeeper coming to stop me. Even the president is standing. Look at this. Look where he is, bruh. Look. What's it? Memphis Depay. It's a great goal. Kid will remember it for life. Aussies, kick yourself in the nuts for not scoring when you should have done. What a goal. What a goal.
Australia have played the substitution, and it is Tim Cahill who has been withdrawn. Halloran going on.
Here come. Oh, great block challenge. Netherlands should have made it 4-2 just then. Comes again, Van Persie, bit weak. Keeper puts it out wide. And here come the Aussies. Oh! Yeah, he did that well, eh? Kyle's gone off. The most threatening player in the Aussie team, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not sure.
How's that? Is he injured?
I don't know. He must be injured. There must be some kind of injury. Otherwise, there's no reason for him not to be there.
been suspended for the last group match. Spain in Curitiba. You have to wonder whether that is the last appearance for Team KO at a World Cup final.
I don't know why they took him off. I don't understand.
No, we're just concentrated there.
Yeah, because it's got to that point now. They just took off. They just a 3-2 to the Netherlands, but they just took off KO, which for me, is the most potent threat they have up front. So the question is why they take him off? And he's suspended for the game, as rightly pointed out. He fell over his feet, right? I've done that. So the legs are going so fast, right? You're going for the ball, your legs are going so fast, and you get there to stop and control the ball, and your legs they keep going without you. They're like, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
He decided to go across goal. It made it awkward for Lecky.
Why did they not?
And just moments later, the Netherlands were in front with a goal from Memphis Depay. Australian throw taken.
Oh, nice turn.
Great turn. Great defensive block.
Van Persie.
Oh,
Schneider.
Fucking dancing, bro.
That'd be really
Those are
cool,
bloody
though, in a
good
dumb shirt.
Because the Aussies are not giving this shit up. Got to give it to them.
Clark. Robert.
there they go.
Last ball forward. Yeah.
Netherlands.
Van Persie's in the middle. Depay's arriving late. Robin is there as well. Robin kicks the volley play.
This guy does this
We're going to set up a
by
shot, but
all the
Wesley
time.
Schneider charged down. De Jong. Here's the Guzman.
Oh, they're all over them.
Robin.
All over them.
Robin, come on,
That's a free kick.
come on.
Foul by Orr.
Who's your agent?
Yeah.
Who's your agent?
Wingy Lee.
And there may be one or two Dutch players who fancy their chances from this sort of range.
The only thing now is I don't want Australia to lose bad because they played so well. Do you know what I mean? Like, they really played well.
Yeah, I called it 4-2.
Yeah, you called it a 4-2. There's still a chance for 4-2, I think. And I don't think the Aussies are going to score now after KO's gone off, to be honest with you. They tick around him in terms of him being the focal point and prodding things, even as a striker, not a midfielder. He's an intelligent player.
The Magic Spray has made free kicks like so.
Yeah, no,
Don't waste time.
Yeah.
We don't waste time at the free kicks anymore. Players pushing, going forward.
There's the
Don't
line.
cross the line.
Robin and Schneider.
Robin's over it.
Standing behind this free kick. Arjen Robben is presumably the favourite to take.
Left foot, I would say so, from that position.
Arjen Robben. Yeah, Brian.
Not quite.
Van Persie was already in the action.
Yep.
Dutch picking up
Look at that.
Oh!
Look at that.
De Jong.
Oh. Oh.
Great save from the keeper. Great move from the Dutch, man.
Fuck. The Matty Ryan makes that will preserve Australia's hopes.
Great save. Great save.
4-2 down, possibly no way back. Goodbye.
I said 90 minutes, Tom.
Yeah.
90 minutes.
Superstar
Australia will give you a good
keeper.
first hour. After that, then like the class comes through. Well, I'm not saying they've lost the match, but
And a good view of it from the
this is where we're at now.
Yeah, 74 minutes, 3-2 to the Netherlands. KO not on the pitch anymore. I have my doubts.
But they still got.
But here we are, again in the Dutch half. See.
This kid's hot.
just ahead of it.
This kid.
Yeah. Ah, you waited for the ball. Never wait for the ball to come to you. Fuck. He fucked a move up there, that guy.
No, Robin. There's no foul.
Now the flag is raised and it's a free kick to Australia.
Yeah, damn straight with your fucking drama. Robin is like, ugh.
Australia are about to make another change. Adam Taggart, the striker, is going to come on.
How cold is a Brazilian winter?
I don't know. It's a good question. I wouldn't say it's that cold, to be honest with you. It's South America. I'm making assumptions. I would imagine it's more monsoon weather. You know what I mean? Like rain, tropical. Similar to West Africa and Central. In terms of climate. That's going to be a crazy game.
Sure.
Spain-Chile. They've got to win. There's no conversation. There's no, like, got to win.
Yeah, but coming back, I mean, it must be a psychological dent. They're 5-1, first match. You've been beaten 5-1.
By the team you beat in the final last year to win the World Cup.
So now the other teams in Cuba are like, hold on.
Yeah, of course.
We also are trying our luck here now. You know what I mean? Teams are going to not show that respect that they wouldn't show.
Of course, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
We come to be tested against the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? The best of the best.
Taggart comes on in his place. Alan Taggart, who plays for Newcastle Jets in the A-League in Australia. He was actually named in the Australian squad on his 21st birthday.
Congratulations, kid.
He got 16 goals last season for the Newcastle Jets. His strike partner, the former England international Emil Heskey, got 1. He's most definitely a man in form.
Emil Heskey plays in the Aussie League, eh?
Taking up a central striking role for Australia. Richard waves a nonchalant hand there at the
Shut the fuck up. Fucking goes down in the area. Gives him a bit of a wallop. Goes down, he's in the area, he gets touched, you know, it's gonna happen. Defender is giving him some mad like shut the fuck up.
No penalty.
Oh,
It's not blah, mate.
this is when I was
Not a lot. James Dan for the Netherlands. Jonathan de Guzman is withdrawn.
They withdraw the goal scorer.
Gio Wijnaldum comes on in his place. Wijnaldum, like the other substitute Memphis Depay, is with the PSV.
His name alone says he's gonna do some good shit. I love his name.
What's his name?
Memphis Depay. I'm not sure I pronounced it correctly. It's a Dutch name and my Dutch is not very good. Actually, my Dutch is non-existent.
Mark Schneider.
Oh,
Van Persie.
beautiful ball.
Robin.
Got Wilkinson for company. Schneider making a run towards the near post.
Oh.
This is crossed just a little too long and a little too high. Towards Taggart.
Taggart got speed. Taggart's like a rabbit on crack. Jesus, he's fast.
The only thing I haven't seen I made the chicken, a Thai chicken.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, everybody inside the stadium here in Porto Alegre is thoroughly enjoying this match.
It's a brilliant match.
Yeah.
Even if you're one of the many Australian fans who decided to lose each other.
Oh, you're dancing in the area. Get up.
That Dubai guy.
Oh, that kid, that number 10, you're right. He's hot, man. This number 10 for Australia is hot. Don't know his name. Excuse me. I'm sure somebody will fill it in later, but he's hot. Good ball control. low center of gravity, strong on it, speed.
Midfielder Clausen for the Netherlands.
Oh, what a turn! Get up!
Yes,
And that is a free kick.
that is a free kick.
Fouled by Ronaldo. Penalty area. Lucky this time. But definitely set piece.
Oh, this could be
Opportunity to the Australians.
This could be interesting.
Jelinek stands behind the free kick. Bozanic is there as well. Will Jelinek go to the goal. Mike Bozanic just chipped this one into the penalty area. It is Jelinek who does go for goal. It came off one of his own players, I think.
Which is very annoying if you're one of his own players. It's a good free kick. That was going. Oh dear.
Comes on Taggart, behind the goal kick. The audible groan from the Australian supporters.
Oh no. Who's an Australian defender? De Jong. Sorry.
Netherlands.
Yeah. Great defensive header. Cameras going through the audience of the game. Love it. They've lost the impetus.
Ryan. And Messi puts him under a lot of pressure. That was coolness personified there from Matt Ryan.
Yeah, goalkeeper just rounded Van Persie to clear the ball. That was cool.
Onside. Depay making a run into the middle. Robert. Led away in the end by Skoranovic. Robert. Final.
Boys got control of that ball.
By De Jong.
That boy told me his name is
And Matt making a little run just ahead of him.
Ben
Yeah.
Hollerin.
Ben Hollerin. He's good. Ben Hollerin.
From the-
Ben Hollerin, number 10 for Australia, a star of the future. The boy has got great skill, confidence, he moves well.
More seconds will just
We're going to see big things from Ben Hollerin.
Netherlands far from a shoulder victory though. Jelinek. Can you see anything with that hat on? Please, the last man.
Speed on these kids, guy.
The Australian kids.
Yes! They need a coach who can teach them how to play that counter speed, boy, because they have got legs on them.
Brilliant free kick.
Need a Wenger.
Yeah, they have got legs on them. Number 10, Ben Hollerin.
Up by play. Nigel Ben Hollerin.
Yeah, yeah.
Born in 92.
Got some time.
I got this World Cup app here on my phone.
Okay, what's World Cup app called?
Brazil, FIFA Brazil.
FIFA Brazil people. Get hold of it. It seems to be doing a trick.
That's got this.
Netherlands keeping up their terrific goal scoring record of late. They've scored at least 2 goals now in each of their last 12 competitive fixtures.
Teams, surroundings. It's got everything. Destination.
Watch out Chile on that Monday in Sao Paulo.
One team's around anything.
Result which not quite yet. Picked up by Bozanic. Well,
Australia's not backing down.
touched with everybody back behind the ball. Bozanic to take this free kick.
Put it in the air.
Robert, furthest forward for the Netherlands.
When?
Bozanic.
Is it? Maybe because you've been working through the weekend.
Yes, Halloran. Bozanic's gone forward into the area now.
He's a boy.
Halloran
Hello.
is held up.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
bad.
poor ball in.
Bad.
Told you, since Kyle's gone off.
Gowan with the delivery and wasn't up to the required standard. That's a very miserable day. Splendid day, matched by an equally splendid match. Wilkinson. Baranovich. The official is just beginning to wander towards the touchline area.
Linda called, she was watching. I was watching us watching football.
Yeah.
As possible. Australia will be hoping for as much additional time.
I feel bad for the Aussies, eh?
A minimum of 3 minutes to be played.
You are punished for the opportunities you miss, and they missed them. They should have scored. There were moments there where the ball was literally in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? And that's what happens. You miss them opportunities. Gone. But it's a good game. Australia are playing amazingly well.
Murray to take. De Jong. Depay. Down with the challenge.
No, but now he gets up. Piece of shit. Laying on the floor, the ball comes back. He's up on his feet straight away. Little bugger.
Robin couldn't get there. Bozanic. Finds Jason Davidson.
I think Messi's going to want
De Jong's
to
going to
prove
get
a
there
point
first.
this World Cup.
Yeah, he's got to.
Wait by Janmaat.
It's his third World Cup.
Really must have feared the very worst for his
World
side
class
when
player.
his handling of the ball led to a penalty. Jelinek converted to make it 2-1 to Australia, but the Netherlands have come back strongly with 2 goals to lead, but they have to hold on for the last few moments of this game. Bozanic. Drop for Halloran.
Man.
Here's Depay. Nice ball, was going to play there. Bit, lovely stuff. Right. Lens.
Netherlands are through. As soon as that final whistle goes, it stays
This
this way.
for target on this near side. Davison meets it with the header. Foul on Lecky.
Aussies are not.
Jelinek.
Not letting it up. Come on, ref. Just give us the...
Halloran. Goes in hard on De Jong. Actually, only the tempo off the better. Can you do that against Nigel De Jong? Lens. Can he pull it back and finish? Ryan with the save. And Australia will clear. Time very much against them.
Look at the pace of it.
For Australia.
Yeah, telling you.
Lecky. And Eldon with the challenge. Lar gets it clear.
He didn't even see the goalkeeper, bruh. Did you just see that? Because if he had known where the goalkeeper was, he would have put his foot out for that ball. If they replay that,
Yeah.
he's literally standing.
Examining from Dutch lips. Way by De Vrij.
Play now.
Halloran with the throw. An extraordinary match for
game.
victory for the Netherlands.
Aussies, don't feel bad. Aussies.
But this was a hard fixture for Louis Van Gaal and his team. Australia came back to lead by 2 goals to 1 thanks to a penalty from Miller Jelinek. But Robin Van Persie made it 2-2. Memphis Depay with the eventual winner.
Grimacing.
6 points
Grimacing.
now, 6 now for the Netherlands. 2 defeats in their 2 matches now for Australia. What a game. Memorable. So memorable. Australia 2, the Netherlands 3.
It was a good game. A very good game.
Very good game. I'm keen to see their next game against Spain.
Yeah, actually, and we're talking about the Aussies.
For Australia.
We want to watch you guys. We want to watch you play.
Out
So
of
that's,
the
that's
FIFA World Cup, they will
take
be
that as a
hoping that Spain beat Chile later on to prolong their participation with an opportunity to qualify for the last 16.
well done, boys.
But the Dutch have 6 points out of 6, although they had to work extremely hard.
It's good. They got tested today. It was not a case of just let me roll you over.
And Robin Van Persie gave absolutely
Impressive. Oh, this is that one you were telling me about. Ben McCarthy, one of South Africa's best footballing exports, along with Lucas Radebe.
Yeah, it's all good.
Actually, if I could only talk about those two players in that kind of category, McCarthy won more honours, but in my opinion, Lucas Radebe was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Rue
Amazing.
is a legend.
Amazing. Because he played in the Premiership, and the Premiership is a whole different kettle of fish. Neil.
Yeah.
Yup, Benny's hit 3 and scored
Come on,
4,
Benny.
5, 6 on 6. Benny
Come
hold it.
on, come on.
You just say red bottoms.
This is Billy's house, and he's got a crib in Scotland that they were chilling there when they were shooting.
Oh, okay. Stephen is having just as bad a time as Benny, actually. Pretending that he's getting his technique right. I love it. That's what you do when you're getting it wrong. You like just work the technique and just say, "Hey, maybe it's me." So he kicks it in with the football.
Yeah, he's a football player.
He's like, yeah. You mean, nice. No problem with the ball at his feet, eh?
What team has he played for in Europe?
I don't know. Frank.
This one says that you have one leg.
His leg just went wild up in the hoop. And he killed me off. Definitely Stoke side, the best player by far.
Okay.
So for me, if I lose to Nzonzi, I don't lose.
So Benny was explaining to Thomas about his debacle with Safa
Oh, okay.
and like what happened when he didn't want to play for Bafana. He's like, no, man. He's like, these guys were coming with different contracts where now you cannot be contracted because it was contracts.
Yeah.
The players you get, if you play Bafana, you get contracted.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how many times you play, but you got that contract.
Got the contract with
But
them.
now the contract now was going to be based on how many games you played to determine how much you get paid. So he was thinking like, you get guys with 2 caps, and then you saying that these people are gonna not get paid according to how many caps they have, and then they're not gonna be any players that are contracted, and you know what I mean? They wanted to make it on like a sort of almost like a core basis thing, and that contract would depend on how many
Money.
games. You know what I'm saying? So Benny was like, look, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I was like, I'm doing it for the gents. You know, he's like, I mean, the guys couldn't tear that contract off because some guys needed that money. He was like, I don't need this money. We can't take this shit. So then to us, the media, it's like,
That was what's going on.
Benny doesn't want to play for his country.
Hear that right there?
Benny was doing it for the gents.
Safa. Guys, love yourselves. Just love yourselves, please. Like, help the people you're there to help. Make them great players. Give them the opportunity to shine on the world stage. Like, fuck you doing?
It's just a fun guy, unbelievable friend to have. You know, if it's
That's understandable.
on your side, then it's
Nice
so
As I find money to afford a house and
like a
it's
bubble, it's like a bubble. It looked like
Yeah, that's
pitching
anything
a goal.
special.
I know him for a long time and with voice, and
He
he's a bad
spends money on a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, there's actually a show on the entertainment about that, like the worst thing I ever bought. It's like a celebrity show.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. And it's all these damn boys.
We need to find another way. As a civilization, we need to find another way. Soon. Before they start selling your children. That's not funny.
On this day,
Trust me, man. People can make shit happen in any circumstance as long as they can give themselves a reason. A reason.
Would you stand up and make your voice heard? This is the day that you united. Triple threat, baby! Dare to dream and shape the future.
You are just humble and just extremely talented.
On this day, the youth changed history. The world continues to watch. We are literally preparing for now it's your turn. So
Hey,
again,
boys.
I ask you, what are you made of?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Miss Kay Naomi. What's up, Africa? I'm your new host, Kenomi, and this is the return of our VIP style.
Wow, her presenting style.
What? They were just like, you are so awesome.
Your music video choice.
She's the innovation.
You just to make your song safe and out there.
How would you say? How would you say genitals for like Latino? So they were basically saying
She was
she's generous. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were saying that after all these years of her being very generous,
Yeah, she's only
she's
getting.
finally like on the show.
And we
Yeah.
are back. You guys enjoyed that.
That show, the I Request, Thomas and them do that one as well. It's called because they got the gold.
But why did they pick her?
How awesome.
Well, she's actually good
And
for
she
it.
was generous.
No, but she actually presents that show well.
No, that
She
was
does. No, yeah, but she does it. It's good enough. I mean, she does it well. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with her actually. I didn't even know her. I didn't even know her until that show.
Yeah, Thomas and the boys doing well.
Yeah.
Now, all of you, all of
Good.
you, I've enjoyed the show so much. We thought that it was only fair that we would.
No!
Here it is. Take it now and enjoy.
Time to shoot that motherfucker.
We did see a little
And
bit of the
now,
show.
LOL, it's just her.
Hey, Fuku.
Next, the lucky.
Tried to do that, but it's nice.
And then later, you were like.
Is it like the one? Oh, is it the one where they work in Home Affairs?
No. Yeah.
Seen that
With
one?
the politician.
Yeah.
There's the
Yeah. That's the shit.
That's what it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, all reflective concepts. Welcome to Setback Home Affairs. This is the epicenter of the country, where the Brunei of our nation gets come from. Well, I'm not naive to what people think of Home Affairs. They think this is a place of anarchy that is vibrant with corruption and scarcity of real customer service. Well, I'm here to dispel the notion
This is
that
Thomas.
this is an institution, a bureaucratic
This is Thomas.
space where nothing really.
The show.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I think it's not.
Last year I applied for it.
I love this show.
And they told me that
This is the kind of shit that should be getting done.
Yeah.
This
New age.
This is how you do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
So this is
No, the show.
The show
is
itself.
done.
Like
Yeah.
this is what we like. Knocking.
Yeah.
my brother.
This is
This
good.
is the first mistake that you made. That this is the wrong form. Yeah? You're supposed to fill the pink button and you fill the yellow one. Again, don't kill me. So all you need to do that is to tell you that. You find someone there who will be able to help you.
You need the third place that helped me out last week.
Yeah, he's here to help you, you know, and he's here every week. And I think the politically correct term to use is homosexual. And if you are uncomfortable using this term, you would just call it gay. Wow. You see, celebrity and efficiency. That's what we want about. When people think of home affairs, they think of waiting in a queue the whole day. Well, that thing is the past.
See? Yeah, man, love it.
Ariskidu.
Yeah. Root.
Ariskidu.
Root.
Yeah.
I thought you like well, it wasn't like he said she came out, you know, like I'm not with her anymore.
Yeah.
So they was on stage and they
What did she say?
was like, he's falling or whatever, but I think that might be that.
Here at Assembly, ensure that I take care of
That's
every
nice.
detail
What
of
you
the
tell me?
process.
What you tell me?
My job is to nurture the young minds of this
They've been requested. Is it a big picture like one of those
as myself.
risky fish?
So this young folks is what you might call the my protege.
Ariskidu.
Of course, I take a provision. Huh? Not for me, obvious. It's for the department. It's for a challenge of blind animals.
Blind animals.
Okay. Folks, you wouldn't like that, huh? Stop asking the customers. No. She already has pictures. She must go back in line. Folks, there are processes here. There are processes that I put in place. Huh? Please follow me to the back of the line. No. That's cheating. I can't allow that. I can't allow that to happen. If you do for one, then you must do for all. Folks, don't be rude. Just because you have to get stolen, doesn't mean you broke the you. Huh? Here at we are sensitive to the needs of our special customers. No, I can't really allow you to stand under this hot sun. Listen, folks, hand it to me.
All right.
No problem.
Hola. You got pizza.
Mr. Subject.
Hey, this is honest. She's the one who gives us money.
Mr. Subject, can I please see your access card?
No, it's fine.
If there's one thing that I learned from my previous job on the police force, is that you cannot trust anyone. You know, the Bible says in Romans 3:23, for all have sinned.
I didn't want
So you can't be judges with these heathens.
But if it is.
But we're on a message.
I can't be sure. Can I watch one of your sister movies? In one movie, he was right there. And
Thank you.
This wickedness. He's also the black woman in Monaco. Keep going, please.
Look at the rice, though.
Oh,
It's like proper shit.
it's like what?
Proper.
Next presentation.
Oh, thank you.
This is a superior product. Hey,
See, these guys got it right as well, because they took the format
Everyone calls me silly.
and they applied it to
Yeah,
reality.
it reminds me of
They didn't try and do the opposite.
The girls
What's
are
that
so blah,
the
blah,
office and what's the other one?
Which one?
What in
The
fact?
one, yes.
Yeah, see?
Yes.
They didn't try and do that. They did their own.
Yeah.
In the format, that's what I'm
In the format, yeah.
Yes.
marriage certificates, travel documentation, birth certificates, adoption,
Boobs, amazing.
citizenship.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here at Selberg Home Affairs, we do not discriminate against who.
Against who?
Men who like fashion.
Musa is just who I am. I'm one of the few straight men who can spot a bad ensemble a mile away. It's a gift. Oh no. Oh, Musa. They're everywhere these days, aren't they?
In this new dispensation of our glorious democracy, the new South Africa will say, we no longer use terms such as they, what's annoying. No, they can do whatever they like. Even
Jeez. Oh, everywhere. And those who should notice this, the same for me. Yeah, everywhere I go, there they are. Try to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and they're all my local hangouts. It's an epidemic, I tell you.
Singing like splashing clothing and
You guys like it's not gay.
and he actually say things like yeah and Musai. He says that are not even to me. Oh yeah, he also has a lot of friends. They also like flashy clothing and colorful cocktail with those twin straws. They also like to say girl and Musai. They also say the doctor. Ah, there she is. The lady of the moment.
Here's the paperwork that you asked for. So,
Thank you. I'd like to thank you for all the hard work you put in, the extra hours you put in. They're very well appreciated.
see, I work directly under there. No, not like that.
Direct.
You know, ever since I got promoted as a PA, we do everything together. Even though sometimes his wife gets into the way of our work for the country. We do
Well, I can't confirm that as yet, but it's a very hard possibility.
So, Vega chose me to be his PA because I'm the right person.
Extra hours.
I remember it like yesterday. Hush. And then he pulls me to the VIP. It was full of mood. I don't even drink it. I can drink it anyway because it's expensive. Then he pulls me close and he says, I want to take you home. No, he wants to take me to the Home Office to his PA. How could I say no? How?
Now, moving along to
This is okay. Sorry, there was a delivery for you from the minister. I put you on your desk. Doing my job like a good PA.
He gave her a made-up position, and we don't know why. Something.
You gave her a made-up position.
oh no. Oh no. And yet,
I just want to know to go for lunch.
it's a letter.
So that I know.
Well, the Minister of Home Affairs comes to see me. Him and I are friends. We go way back.
Huh? The Minister of Home Affairs, it's a woman.
Oh, well, maybe for the how moving forward for empowering women, because women are the new black. That's the same question.
What are you like?
She is black. Welcome, Minister. Not the wrong word. But welcome, Honorable Comrade Minister. Oh, hey, baby. I mean, right?
Great.
Whether we have a problem.
I know, but I've told you that I can't leave the test as yet. The timing is just not right.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about this one. Look, lead.
Minister, this is Home Affairs Department. You can't fetch.
Yeah, and on a few kilos, but I wouldn't call you fat. That's not what's changed. Because you're fat.
Say, you need a joker.
Yeah, there's plenty, but remember,
Official.
I was special, right? So I put it outside the presentation.
You ready for this? That's your face now. You signed a prenup for your body. Trust that.
Did you tell me that?
Yeah, but I'm going to look for another wedding. I'm going to have 9 brides. Honey's I Beg Ya. Get the fullstory.com. Catch I Dream of Nini the Wedding Mondays at 7:50 p.m. Roger on Boozoo.
Let me be clear.
Nobody knows anything about anything. Do you understand?
You're right.
I was right.
No, of course not.
Boss man
Can you
says,
get the real story? Absolutely. This is really good.
Yeah.
I knew it. Get the full story.
Oh, Algeria versus Belgium.
Hey, Belgium came back.
Yeah, they took a while, eh?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Xavi.
Chile are dangerous.
Yeah. Sanchez.
Alexi. Motherfucker. Quick as feet, I see. Quick feet.
We are Brazil, the 2014 FIFA World Cup on Supersport. Broadcast proudly brought to you by Hyundai and Hansa Pilsner. Hyundai, bringing fans across the world together for the love of the beautiful game. Hyundai. Hansa Pilsner, brewed for the dreamers.
dude, actually, as an agent.
She's cool.
Yeah.
But she's got a big agency.
Yeah, she just has her favorite.
So you've got to be like, no, I think the thing is, because her agency is her big, yeah, it definitely has a break, but you've got to also make your presence.
I was about to say, you have to like stick out from the rest.
Yeah, but also, I just mean, as in, be in contact. Like, if you're not having a dialogue with your agent, then you can't expect to be in.
The Castle Log
You know what I mean?
series, live and HD, only on Supersport, on DSTV3.
You get a pain in the ass if you have to. Just say what you
Tomorrow
got to
on the
say.
Mnet
You know,
channel,
make sure.
24 Live Another Day is on Mnet 101, on Mnet Series Reality at Sweet Home Alabama. Hawaii 5-0 is on Mnet 101, and Vikings Season 2 starts on Mnet.
But I do know, Moon has a reputation in the industry.
Yeah, I know she does.
You know what I'm saying? People be like, they don't feel it. But they don't feel, the thing is, they don't feel it because
This
you call it a
weekend on
market.
Supersport, on Saturday, the Bucks
don't
finish the
feel it,
series
but
alive with a convincing win
she
against Wales in the
has a
second test.
relationship with a lot of the
Here's
international
another chance for
people,
South Africa to show
and
against Scotland.
they get her to pass
Games.
for them
And
this
can
week,
the
and
Black
obviously
Stars
she's gonna
lose
pick
their
her own.
accent when they take on Germany?
Yeah, I get it.
And they would do the same.
Yes, exactly. That's the point. So what they must do is cultivate those relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
Players compete for glory and
It's not the point where people are like, I mean, not even face to face, they'll be like, no, we'll just make it stop. Then it'll be like bad as the season and like shit.
We are Brazil, the 2014
It's like when Zuma was.
Yeah, wait, was in hospital.
Some people like, hey, the hope maybe doesn't get better, so he steps down.
Some people don't mean. I was back that statement. I was like,
Human nature is human nature.
no, really like, it's
Zuma, Kanye was like, he must die.
I really, when I saw it, I was just like, we could be in there for like a couple of months and we'll be good.
Oh, but you said he would die, remember?
Yeah, but what I really meant to say was, I just hope he's like there for a couple of months.
Just to occupy his time.
Yeah, so, you know, he was just so.
Jay-Z.
Lie in bed
Jay-Z
and,
must
like,
take a chill pill.
and not be able to think, and they'll get in someone else to like, they'll get
Do
in
the thinking.
that guy we like. Not for country, the other one. The other one, yeah. They'll just get in Cyril to think on his behalf and already be like on the, you know, be on the right path. Yeah.
The other day, Kabila was he asked me, he says, if not Zuma, who? I was like, anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the point
That's
to
the
where
shit,
he's
yeah,
at now.
yeah.
It's like, anybody.
Like it's not the point where it doesn't matter. It's just not him. Anyone else will.
Let's see what
Do you know what I mean?
just give us something else.
And whoever it is, like there's no way you're gonna be as bad as him.
Backs to the wall. I started the evening by saying that the catchword tonight was survival. Could Australia survive? Later on, of course, Cameroon and Croatia, the losing side, if there is to be one, will
But
go
at the same time, we know
But
it
same for
wouldn't.
Spain, incredibly,
That's true.
I don't fucking remember for
they
white
find
leader.
themselves
Come on,
0
what?
on points after the first game. Remember, they got beaten by
We are
Switzerland
not supposed to forget that
in
shit.
2010, and they got absolutely smacked.
Yeah.
A rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, eh?
It's true.
Yeah.
A rock and a fucking hard place. Shit. What do you got for me? Okay, you got the rock and the hard place. Come on, people.
Spain,
Come on, people.
with a mountain to climb in terms of goal difference in the last game. So it is
Alonso.
a must-win situation for
Xabi Alonso needs to step up. Diego Costa also.
The tune, especially
A
the
good
way they
season.
went about the
Score
game in the
goals.
first round in the open.
I think they will.
Very slow in their
No,
approach, so I'm
I think
expecting
they
them to come out guns blazing.
And the thing
Yeah,
is,
I think
you'll know for the first 10 minutes.
Pace will be coming in there in midfield. I think Pedro should be starting, so it's good to see that. But yeah, pressure is on them.
Yeah, but you can't underestimate Chile, man.
Well,
They're
Chile
good side.
now is what we're looking at. First of all, Vidal, there were question marks. He looks to have passed the LA fitness test, so that's good news for them. But Bradley has picked up that there's a change from their perspective. They have made a defensive move. They brought in Francesco Silva, and they
Diaz.
is out.
This team's got Diaz,
that might be
Sanchez.
setting its own goal.
Well, I think they've done their homework from the Netherlands game, because the Netherlands played 3 at the back as well, so 3 centre backs with the 2 overlapping wing backs. And I think the coach Sampaoli has gone with the same approach on this occasion.
I never knew this as
the 3 at the back.
as
This is how to aggravate because you know
Piqueta, the one that plays
Spanish
for
football
Chelsea.
is all about penetrating passes, vertical
His name just
passes into the
sounds
centre
like something I've never heard, yeah?
where you
That's what they-
Or is that
It's a beautiful
That's how I pronounce it.
and we've got
how's it pronounced? How do they pronounce it?
tonight. And
As
there
a-
is, of course, an
as a
advantage for
Piqueta.
Chile again here, JJ. So much as Chile are
Casillas.
competing in a South American World Cup, so not quite their home, but home from home, they will feel.
Anybody Spanish, feel free to correct us. That's good.
And we saw exactly who they came against.
But I think, JJ,
At home. So,
we're going to go hang out with him.
I think they will give Spain a lot of fight today because they know that they've got slight advantage over Spain today because they've got 3 points already, and if they can manage to get draw or even win the game, that might be their ticket to the next round.
As we're in the changing rooms now, this is Spain.
It's true, eh? Spain
Pretty much
are
what I said
out.
about the Dutch
in a
earlier
tough
on. They had
spot.
experience, and they've been there and done that. They did it coming back from a defeat to Switzerland last World Cup, but to have put themselves back in that circumstance again, except for this is slightly different because of the goal difference, and they will be pretty much aware that they have to win this game.
Yeah, we have to watch a team with such a quality individually. It's all world-class players. And I believe
You won't take it too long.
I'm not going to predict what is the result. I believe having these players in your squad as a coach, you definitely know you will see different players individually and definitely as a team because they are available with to make a clear result. It's not only simple, easy one-goal win. I think a clear result to give this impression and to make a mark. And I think in the end, not underestimating Chile. They had fantastic 20 minutes in the last game, in the beginning, and perhaps with a switch formation in the end of the game against Australia. But I believe that Spain definitely has a quality, individually and altogether as a unit, to make it happen today and to come back into the tournament.
Bradley, from exactly as said, that they've got it within their realms. There has to be a self-belief that they can do that. But how long does this game sort of develop and Chile look to frustrate them before Spain themselves start testing their own patience?
No, look, I think they're a team of winners. You know, they're good champions. You know, they won 3 back to back. So you know what you're going to get. They have tried to adopt a different style, playing with Diego Costa, strike up front.
That's going to be busy,
yes, you would expect possibly people were saying Fabregas to start tonight in that false number 9, but it hasn't been the case.
But are you
it would be a sign of going back against what they're trying to achieve, because they are trying to go away from the...
Just try and get this slightly earlier, because you know 5 after work.
So they're trying with Diego Costa once again, and I think they will get back to their winning ways. I think they will get back to their fluent football. But I think Chile will make it very, very difficult with those.
Diego Costa.
I'm just getting this. Spain's 5-1 loss, by the way, to the Netherlands is the worst, heaviest defeat of the defending champion.
Spain might just show why they're world champions in the first place.
To set up.
That's a definite possibility.
Bradley, it's the first time we're going to see you on camera for a moment, so I just want to officially welcome you tonight. Thanks for coming. But from Spain's point of view, how much has age starting to catch up on the side that have been there? They've won a World Cup, they've won Euros. But is there a sense that the rest of the world have now worked out a little bit, worked out their style, and of course combined with the fact that they are a little bit older, that perhaps other sides now don't fear them quite as much as they did maybe 4 years ago?
I don't really believe it's the age as much. I believe it's the hunger and the passion, because they've been successful for so many years now. So for me, that's not the option. You know, that's not the opinion I'm taking. They struggle on the counter-attack, and teams have found them out. And I think they should thank Real Madrid for that, because on a number of occasions in the Clásico derby with Barcelona, you see how a tiki-taka kind of football team, of which Spain do play, they've been caught out a few times, especially on the counter-attack.
It's Mourinho.
They haven't been keeping the ball well in their own ranks.
Notice that in the first game, JJ, one has to say that the first half they were okay, and they asked a lot of questions of the touch. It was just that second half performance that fell away.
Yeah, I think it was because they went behind and couldn't bounce back. And the Dutch, you have to give them credit on the day, because they were ruthless. You know, so they didn't let them back in the game. They didn't let them settle it in the second half, and deservedly lost the game by that huge margin. But I think today they've got so much to prove. They've got so much to play for, and I don't think that they will be wanting to go home after the first round. So they've got everything today to play for.
Well, I'll tell you what they do have urged in their favour, which is a remarkable statistic, really. As we go into the stadium, that's where they're going to be playing with our augmented reality. It is, as I mentioned, a magnificent stadium in Rio, of course, and one of the best places to play football in the world, across the country, across the continent, and indeed across the planet. But this stat is really in favour of Spain. So here it is. They have played 10 times, Chile and Spain. Spain have won 8 and drawn 2. In other words, Chile have never beaten Spain, and they've only managed 2 draws in 10 starts. So I would imagine if Chile are not going to be looking to that stat for any confidence.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if we have to go far back, because I don't believe we win games with history or with big names. The performance today now has to be shown, and I believe more. It's a bit like a shock therapy for what happened to the Spain national team in this area. And it's always good. You learn out of it. You know exactly, be focused, be concentrated, and do your job in this direction. And I believe with players coming in like Pedro, like now in the second game, freshening up a little bit, I think we definitely will see a completely different team. I believe not only in their approach, there will be much more vertical, movement forward, quicker, instead of this short pass in the back. I think there should be a change.
Just from a Chile perspective, how important is it that Vidal was fit and has passed the fitness test?
It was already discussed before the last game. It was a little bit surprisingly that Valdivia was in the squad as number 10, who scored the goal. A lot of experts were expecting Vidal in the position he's taking today behind Vargas and Sanchez. I think with bringing Francisco Silva in as a more defending player shows perhaps a little bit the tactical approach.
Okay, let's go to the touch screen now. I'll tell you one thing about Bradley. He moves pretty quickly. He went on the overlap past me in a rapid rate of knots, and he finds himself now on the touch screen. That's a pretty good move, Bradley.
Yeah, winding back the clock there. They're not just trying to get on the overlap again. No, just one of the things Coach Middendorf said about that tactical analysis, that tactical move of Jorge Sampaoli. Now he's playing 3 at the back. And Andre, if you can just pull that up for us in terms of the match formations.
Absolutely. And as we do that, though, Bradley, just to put it in perspective from a Spanish point of view, if they don't win the game tonight, now they are avoided defeat, but it's gone on to win their game. They will join the likes of Brazil, France, as well as Italy as defending champions.
Yeah, it's not fitted well.
That's the kind of pressure that is on them tonight. And if you just call up, look at them from a tactical perspective and how they're going to line up, what's your take on what we see here?
Well, I'm looking at these players here, in this area here. Okay, there we go. Those 3, they're going to be
hashtag super sport, right?
For me. These type of areas, from a central point of view, just make sure that they're shuffling and shifting in the right areas. And then again, also for Mena, there we go, getting forward as well as defending and getting back, as well as Isla on that overlapping right-hand side, plus forming a bank of 5 when in defense. And for me, man of the moment again has to be Arturo Vidal. Now, he is so influential in terms of breaking up that defense. We know that Iniesta, as well as Alonso, as well as Pedro, are very, very technically gifted in the heart of that mid-central midfield with Busquets as well, trying to pull in the strings. So for me, they're going to have to neutralize that, and it starts with Vidal.
Well, so often we talk about the fact that Spain are so good going forward, but I think tonight
they're hanging off with them.
Defensive theory is one that was so exploited, of course, earlier on by the Dutch. That's going to be key tonight for Spain.
Okay, boys, thanks very much for that. Let's have a look at some of the arrivals. But before we do that, I don't know how good JJ's maths is. Okay, I'm going to check it now, because I tell you what, when Spain got defeated in the first game, they had 57% possession, despite the fact that they lost 5-1 to the Netherlands. They had 57% possession. But Chile, when they beat Australia, had 62% possession. Now, I'm not a great mathematician, but if I add that up, that makes 119%, which means, by definition, somebody today is going to play with less possession than they played in the opening half. So my question to you, JJ, is this. Where is the possession going to be fought? And how, if Spain are going to get 57% possession, are Chile going to get the ball from them?
Well, I think the battle will be midfield, because we don't have the Spanish to operate some of the long possessions. I don't think even playing Costa up front, we changed that. They will still enjoy much of the possession. But I think also the Chileans will come up with a strategy to deny them that possession, which they are very comfortable with. It's all about making your opponent uncomfortable and forcing your opponent to play where it's not that comfortable. So hopefully Spain will just make the possession, and I think that might be the key in this game, because both teams enjoy keeping that possession.
Yeah, they play well with the possession, don't they? I mean, Chile are no mugs with the ball either, aren't they?
We shot a star commercial with JJ. The gotcha. He's a very cool guy.
What are you doing with possession? If there is no purpose to score a goal, and we have seen crucial goals. Let's take this pass from Blind into the direction of Robben, the second goal into the direction of Van Persie, the first goal he scored. That was just in terms of not wasting time, not passing nicely back and forward to the side, short passes, tiki-taka. It was just the effect, the purpose, bring the ball into the direction. Today, we have seen the goal from Kai. It was a fantastic pass from the deeper right, nearly fullback position into the center. The defense was unsettled, and then in this moment, of course, it's a fantastic execution from all these guys.
Here we go.
And we have a lot of games to go analytic into it in the past, in the last last 1 or 2 years, a lot of teams with less ball possession won the games.
I think Chelsea Football Club did that a couple of times, plenty of times.
Well, if you have a look at Chile, I mean, they look suspect from wide crosses, wide areas against Australia, and I think that's one of the main reasons for the inclusion of Diego Costa again. Yes, he looked a little bit disjointed, but he is prepared to run the lines. He is prepared to get off the shoulder of the defenders and really work those channels. So I think that's probably one of the areas where
it's there, but
Spain do have a chance.
Since they ran the legs off of Fernando Torres, he broke you, bro. Don't be confused about what happened to Torres. Players don't just lose form. Clubs and countries have demands. Knees, they said goodbye.
43, and they won the game 5-1.
Yeah, we've seen it as we've seen in the Champions League. It's quite renowned for this. Recently, in the final stages of the Champions League, you see the teams that had less possession usually went on to win. It's the effectiveness of using the ball and how to use it. And
so this is the new phrase, negative possession.
The opposition. It's how quick your next pass forward. That is the telling part, and that's when you can penetrate the opponent.
Just bringing in very quickly, because we've seen the Iker Casillas, Andre. How will his confidence levels be? I mean, you're a goalkeeper. I'm sure you never ever conceded 5 in a game, Andre. But just put yourself for a moment that perhaps you did.
Yeah, Casillas might be shaky, eh? Casillas might be
a
little bit.
And Vicente Del Bosque was always going to go into this game with a goalkeeping solution. And I'm happy and absolutely delighted that I stuck with him in goal. He's a leader. By the way, going into this game now, he will make his 17th appearance in the World Cup and, of course, surpassing the great goalkeeping legend that is Zubizarreta. I'm delighted to see him from what he has experienced in the past game. So he's one player that I'll be keeping an eye on today.
Okay, thanks very much from Andre's perspective. You know, the other thing you're looking at is talent, pure talent. We've seen it with the Dutch team, but again, so much to draw on from the Spanish JJ. You were talking about the players, obviously, that we're going to look at on the pitch, but again, you know, no place for Torres, no place for Fabregas, no place for Mata, no place for David Villa, all these world-class players. So Spanish have this luxury, don't they, that if things don't go to plan with the starting 11, they've got plenty of options.
Yeah, they do. I mean, that's the luxury that they have, but they don't just have 11 or 16 players. They have 23 players in their squad. And I think based on the kind of players that they have, that's why they play tiki-taka football, because they can play long football. And they won the World Cup by playing tiki-taka football. So that's their way of playing. But people have started to find a way to break them down, you know, but that does not mean that they will go from one day to the next to long ball kind of football.
And Ernst has worked them out, because he's worked out that it's no matter, they can have the ball. If they're not doing anything with it, it's fine. And certainly they didn't really hurt the Dutch, did they, Andre? But perhaps they will tonight with impact players. Who have you got with us?
Yeah, we expected a couple of changes, of course, from a Spanish perspective going into this particular game. But what we have picked out is someone who's got the capabilities and ability of someone like Xavi, of course, who can make an impact for the team. We expect him to do. We've always said that he's got to do more going into this game, and of course, perhaps he would at some stage get a chance to do that. But again, I think from a Spanish perspective, they've got what it takes. Of course, if they need to come off, got players coming off the bench, they have got it in place. But I think it's about the players on the starting line, tonight for Spain. Those are the players Del Bosque will be looking for to get themselves into this game. Spain need to win. It's as simple as that now.
Okay, you've got more there for us. Who else have you got for us in terms of the impact players? Have you got something else?
Well, one of the other side, of course, what we need to do is also look at someone of the likes of Alexis Sanchez. What a player he's turned out to be as well for them. He's a massive, massive player. He can score goals for his team, and of course we've seen that in that particular game as well. So he will be a thorn in their side. But Spain has to concentrate on their own game. Chile have got all to them. They know they don't have to lose this game. Of course, they've got to be careful the way they set up their stall tonight. We'll keep an eye on that as well. But I think tonight has got to be about what Spain can offer and how certainly Chile can counter that.
I remember them at Wembley not that long ago, maybe 6 months ago. I was very impressed with the way they played England, and they looked very confident on the ball. I don't think that they're too concerned about their opposition. A bit like Ned said, they'll do what they do and do what they do well.
yeah, they're confident, they're aggressive on the ball, and they put a lot of pressure high up and force you to make mistakes. And once they do that, they've got the players like Sanchez going forward, as well as Arturo Vidal, who's one of the most complete all-round footballers and one of the best of those in that position in world football. So it's going to be a fantastic showing tonight in that midfield department from a Spanish point of view, as well as from just hoping that fitness of Arturo Vidal. 6 weeks after his operation now, he wasn't quite at his best in the opener, but I think the more match time he gets, he will improve, getting on in the storm.
JJ, have you seen enough of Chile to be impressed by Guyana that they're pretty good on the ball? And yes, they're playing Spain enough. I don't know if they'll be overall or having inferiority complex about them. Certainly going forward, a few question marks defensively, but they've got plenty of talent themselves.
Well, they do, and I think they won't give Spain too much respect because they know that they're as good as anybody in this tournament, and they will stick to their strength, which is attacking football. And of course, they have players that are playing top leagues in Europe, so they have nothing to be scared of. They can only
will come out there. There's none of that cage.
Your take on Chile?
Yeah, it's a team, as we have seen, but the improvement on their side must be to take 90 minutes, to take really go on. The last game was 20 fantastic starting.
Bjorn, more than talk of tiki-taka being dead, I can assure you.
More than less
going no.
After they 0-1 back, Australia were able to fight back and to show really in this moment that they are really a good partner for this game. And Chile has to learn in the right moment to use perhaps all their runs, all their winning 1-against-1 in different areas with Vargas, with Sanchez, with Vidal, to be more crucial, to be more clinical in certain ways. On the other side, the flexibility, switching formation, in the end, 4-3-3. Today, we have seen perhaps packing a little bit more the midfield area to stop and then to move forward. I think they have a good chance to be a partner.
Yeah, and of course they do. I think it was JJ perhaps who was saying earlier on, Bradley, that maybe not in terms of the head-to-head, because that's very much in favour of Spain. But right now, as we stand off one game in this tournament, Chile are in box position because they have 3 points. Spain have 0 points and a terrible goal difference. So this man Vidal critical, as Andre has said, they're almost going to be trying to dictate things until such time as Spain can score in this game.
Yes, and they also try to play their way out of trouble. It's not that they just any type of football will do. They like to knock it about. I just like their aggression and their approach to football. I think Spain, it's not all doom and gloom. I think in the first half against the Dutch, if Silva takes his chance with a cheeky little dink and he makes it 2-0, then the complexion of the game changes straight away again. And then Spain would be able to dominate and dictate in that midfield as they so usually do. But now they have to come out, now they have to show some attacking prowess. That's why Pedro's coming in now. To add that little injection of pace, Xavi gets dropped for that. And as well as TK for pace at the back, Martinez from Bayern Munich, he comes in at centre back, which is also not his natural position.
Bradley, very good point, because if you watch the full game of that, that's what I said, the Spain-Netherlands game was almost a game of 2 halves. Most games are games of 2 halves, but you know what I mean. The Spain had their chances in that moment with Silva, but had that gone in, it would have been a completely different set of results. But
most games are games of
5-1. They have to bounce back tonight. We're going to be back with predictions in a moment, but as we know, Hyundai, big sponsor of the FIFA World Cup, here's your chance to enter the competition.
Do you think you know who won the greatest footballing crown? Let us know and stand a chance to win a limited edition 2014 FIFA World Cup Hyundai Elantra, including a free 7-inch touchscreen satellite navigation system, courtesy of Hyundai. To enter, visit SuperSport.
Courtesy of Hyundai.
Proudly brought to you by Hyundai.
Just going to take the lineups through. I will give the panel a brief couple of moments to look at their notes and look at their tactical lineup, because perhaps it might change their prediction. I'm not going to give such a luxury to Andre. He's going to have to make his prediction straight away. And, well, he kind of wasn't that far off with the opening game. So what do you think tonight? This has got the makings of a real fascinating encounter, hasn't it?
Neil, let's be honest, what do I know about predicting games? I think I'm going to go and give me time in this World Cup so far. I haven't got a good feeling though about this one. I think Spain to bounce back, 2-1 to Spain.
Are you going
What
to
time does the
top
Spain
scores on
game
the Spanish
start?
list? Do you think you score it?
I don't think Spain's there, to be honest. I think as long as they get the back of the net, I couldn't honestly tell you who will score. That's just how unpredictable Spain is. 2-1.
That's what you call the old soft shoe shuffle. Austin to tell me scores, and he just passed it. Passed the hospital pass over to Bradley. Bradley, what's your prediction first of all for the game?
Yeah, we saw 5 goals earlier. I'm going for 4 goals, 2 apiece.
2-1.
Yeah,
Well, that'd be very entertaining. I hope you're right.
Yeah, I hope so too. For the neutral, I mean, so far this World Cup's been fantastic for the neutral. 50 or something odd goals.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Games that have been played. Fantastic, 2 apiece.
And as I was saying earlier on, for folks
I think it was World Cup in America that just started with so many draws.
Even a 0-0 scoreline between Brazil and Mexico was a wonderful game to watch with goalkeeping out of the top draw and plenty of interesting developments. So we're hoping for some goals. Bradley is anyway going to 2-2. JJ?
Well, I'll go with 4 goals as well for 3-1 for Spain.
3-1 for Spain, okay. And goal scores, who do you think are the big threats for Chile?
3-1 for Spain.
Chile, who are the men that you have to look out for?
Well, of course, it's obvious that Rodriguez, with his pace and his technical ability,
Yeah.
will be a big threat.
Somebody just tweeted that pace is the way to beat Spain, and they're right.
Actually, I think
If you can attack them, yeah. If you can attack them, like bam. Yeah.
And now the coach. Ernest, what do you think? You went for 4 goals earlier on.
Yeah, not so 3 weeks, at least we have seen 3 on the side of Netherlands, but I was thinking 4-0. Yeah, that's right, at least they came close. On the other side, I forgot about the
You forgot to
the other side. I would go for the win 3-2 in favor of Spain. I think, I believe in quality. They have the quality. I think the knowledge, the quality is power on this element. And not really sure about the defense. I think it will be a little bit critical in some moments. The Sanchez, the Vidal, this forward players on the Chile side will make it dangerous. If you ask me now, who will score on the Spanish side? I'm not sure.
Nah.
I don't think care about it as long as they will make it, because I think it will be very crucial to keep Spain into this tournament.
Okay, thanks, lads. A lot of boys.
It's going to be very interesting.
Spain, except for Bradley.
Everybody is Spain. Chile.
Are they any good?
Yeah.
South American team as well.
South American pride is at stake.
South American teams are generally good.
They won that night, but I think they can still be better. We're in America now, folks. We're in
Technically capable, creatively proficient.
Did Spain win our World Cup?
Yes.
Yeah.
But this year's World Cup they lost 5-1 to the Netherlands.
I World Cup match.
Yeah, I mean they won this year's World Cup opening match. They lost 5-1. That's what I meant.
From the most popular restaurants to famous landmarks and attractions.
To the Netherlands.
Hanging out with some of our African fans. Experience Brazil like your day.
Hola, Brasilia.
Assurance.
Oh.
Not even outsurance, like outsurance.
Said that. The gangster.
And this is those things up.
Spice things up.
Cardio properly.
Chances are. Do you remember that cartoon when we saw? I haven't seen it since. That
No,
cartoon.
that amazing shit.
The air.
The night one.
Yes.
Where are these eyes?
Lionel.
You realize it's not there.
Why did they have to make that?
In those group shots. The solo stuff.
When you watch that again, you watch. Yeah. I mean, we had to superimpose when we did add another footballer in because he couldn't be there. Can be done now. So
But now with chips even.
Yeah.
Maybe you find that maybe they made them hold like the green packet and client actually wanted the lightly salted one and it was too late. And they can like change the colors.
It's possible.
Like, we'll change the whole thing.
Clients, so it's very possible, man.
Yeah.
Like, no, yeah, can we do that again? Just make it smile to the left. What? Yeah. Director's busy directing.
Oscar.
Get in. Get in. Get in.
Monday, bringing fans across the world together for a love of that beautiful game.
Brazil's gonna erupt if they win the World Cup.
Monday, official.
You better understand, if you live in Brazil and they win the World Cup, you're on holiday for a month. Klar, the fucking planet could fall apart. If you're in Brazil and you run the World Cup, Brazil won the World Cup, and you're Brazilian, fucking hell.
It's a party.
It's a party and a half, dog.
But Brazilians look like they don't do anything anyway. Like, they doctors and all the, like, noble professions. Or, like, they...
You're right. Spanish look more worried. Casillas looked like he was a wreck, right?
Only person who looks like he wants to win is Ramos.
Yeah, no, you're right. Good wait.
Representing the vast majority here, 1,800 miles northeast from Santiago to Rio. That's the Argentina and Brazil.
Let's move it.
Really, a huge number of fabulous goals.
What goes on?
But in all honesty, we were tired of that Tika shit. Jeez.
Don't be mad at the Tika son.
Tika taka.
Taka Tika.
Taka Tika.
Taka Tika. Tika Taka. Tika Taka.
Tika taka.
Tika Taka.
I was tired of that shit. I wouldn't even lie.
Nah, these Spanish boys got to pick themselves up and go. Yo, Casillas. Look at him, bro.
Apologised for his performance the other night. But he knocked down his chest and he continued to lead the team. He hit for no one. Not even himself.
The drama commentator. He hit from no one, not even himself. Do the job.
Champions. Champions on the brink, the very brink.
Of exiting.
Stay treading the tightrope to fly on high above planet football, or perhaps to plunge painfully back to earth.
Will they be the first team that's won the World Cup and exited in the first round?
Would they?
Would they be the first team that are world champs to exit in the first round?
No. France.
Oh, France in 2010.
Yeah. It's a whole different energy.
No, but no. 2006 was. I'm saying current world champs.
Oh,
Would they
okay.
be the first current world champs to go out in the first round?
Okay. No, then I don't think France. It's 1 or 2. 6. 10.
I should have had a dentist sleep into.
Packed stadium.
Actually, all the matches, the stadiums have been packed up. Apparently, they gave out a bunch of free tickets to the locals.
They had to go because they were having stress.
Strikes in.
Yeah, it's like you can understand where it come from. Yeah, we're gonna put 135 million in. Really? Yeah. So yeah, no, it's good football. It's not.
Sure.
Why did Kanye say like, I know it's like very old, but I'm still wondering, why did he say he doesn't have answers?
Who?
Kanye.
Answers to?
Remember when he was being interviewed by Sway and then he was asking him a lot of things and he started flipping out and he was like, he doesn't have the answers.
He was, I think, for me, I think everything that Kanye was doing was all publicity. Oh, that interview where he says, where he's talking about how he's God. Remember that? You know that one? It's more recent.
I don't know.
Hey, that interview. Must Google that latest Kanye interview. Chile. Chile are very back in their tune.
Chile didn't play well.
Spain and Chile, there's history, plenty of it between them. Spain won here at the Maracanã in the 1950 World Cup. Spain won when they really had to, having lost their opening game 4 years ago in Pretoria.
Oh, those are all his mates.
In Pretoria, even.
Yeah.
He's talking shit. What's in Pretoria?
When?
There's no stadium, there's soccer stadium.
Didn't they play at Loftus? They played at Loftus. Well, it's a rugby stadium, but soccer's played there.
At the World Cup. The World Cup.
No.
Yeah, they wouldn't have played in Pretoria in the World Cup.
They didn't play in Pretoria in the World
He
Cup.
doesn't know what he's talking about. I wanted to say Giants.
Yeah. Oh, did they?
No, they wouldn't have. They were in soccer games.
In Pretoria?
Yeah. I can't believe it's just like flat out to Pretoria.
Well, it's not that far from Joburg.
Yeah, but it's like, just say Joburg. So it's first of all, like, you're lying. You don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? At least if he had to Johannesburg and it happened to be Pretoria, maybe that's then, like, is that guy South African?
The guy who's talking?
Yeah.
No, he's an international
Exactly.
commentator.
So if I say Johannesburg and actually happened in Pretoria, you'd understand. Because everyone knows Johannesburg is not actually Johannesburg and Cape Town. You want to pick Pretoria, I don't know. And it's wrong. You
Yeah.
think over ambitious. Just say stick to the one you know. Or am I lying?
Well, I mean, look, I understand where you're coming from, but to me, it's really not that big of a deal.
It is because he's talking to the world.
About Spain and Chile.
Talk to the whole world, you just know what she's saying. If you're not sure about the fact she's wrong, saying in South Africa.
Or maybe you just made a mistake. Possibility.
Well, it was definitely a mistake.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen!
It was a mistake that could have been avoided.
I guess that is the nature of mistakes.
Oh, come on.
But it is. They could be.
Full on defending this
They
guy for
could
that.
be avoided. Every mistake could be avoided.
Your rice is ready. I switched it off and I didn't take it to the stove, so maybe after I get the rice, just leave it to me. You did.
I will.
Today, when this great Spanish generation shows
I go to
that it still has the legs, the energy, the zest, the one last hurrah, or perhaps the day that brings the curtain down on 6 years of beautiful winning Spanish football.
Yeah.
That's always on it.
6 years is a good run in world football.
Yeah.
Because world football is a hell of a lot different than domestic.
Well, that's for Chile. Then Sanchez of Barcelona. Mena, the energetic left full back. In there for Vidal. There was one.
Oh.
Squeeze just wide.
Okay, now we know what Chile's here to do.
Yeah, no confusion. They are here to attack.
The wing backs will get forward, especially with 3 centre halves here for Chile. And they do so mischievously.
Very, very, very close.
Sanchez.
Oh! I don't know what though. It's going to come out 24/7.
Very tight, which characterises this Chile team. No compromise. That's a big target area. And he was aware of. He was aware of there. And he steered.
No, he was aiming for the corner guy. It was just a difficult header. Jesus.
Look, they're not giving them any time on the ball.
Nothing. Most certainly nothing.
Possibly got ahead of speed for the first time, running into
On them.
the forceful Gary Liddell. Dr. Silva.
Remember I said first 10 minutes.
Diaz. 10 previous meetings of Spain and Chile. Spain unbeaten. They've won 8 of the 10 and drawn 2.
They're not confident. You're right.
With Regoni shots for Spain fall back and cut the draw. The next off from Jesus Navas.
Jesus Navas.
No World Cup holder has ever lost the first 2 games of its defence. It is October 2006 since Spain lost 2 games of any sort in a row.
2 games of any sort. They haven't lost that since 2006. 8 years ago. The last time they lost 2 games in a row. It's crazy.
Dominance and consistency.
Wow.
Looking away by Martinez.
Spain can't get their foot on the ball. I don't mean on the ball literally, but just in terms of controlling the game. Chileans are quick. They have a plan.
Bravo wins his 81st cap tonight, making 3 of the Chilean record, the goalkeeper.
I'm planning that goalkeeper.
This moment against Australia, it wasn't a breeze for Chile. Looked as though it might be at one stage, but Bravo was required to make in particular one extraordinary double save from Bresciano. Silva. Pedro. And into the masked white race, taken away by Vidal. Mena.
Oh,
Holding up by Hana.
control.
Lucio Isla.
We talking about Chile.
This is Sanchez. Sanchez got a 4 in the side. They play their club football in Spain. Bravo with Sociedad. Silva with Osasuna. Sanchez, Barcelona, and Vargas Valencia. And there's a lot of familiarity here.
Yeah.
You can't give them by the.
Valda also from. He's a Barca player.
He played for, yeah, Rivaldo plays Barca. Played, sorry, should I say. Barca. Played for Barca.
Away by Diaz. And it was taken by Hana. And Sanchez is after it. It's out of harm's way. It's played by Ramos.
Already up off the touchline.
Inspirational figure somehow has proved to be he who got the Chilean qualifying campaign back on the rails after he took over at the turn of 2013. They lost 6 of the first 10. It was looking dicey to say the least, but they made it comfortably in the end, and now they're here. They are maximising the opportunity. Silva. Oscar up ahead of him. Iniesta into support.
Oh.
That would have been a sweet, sweet ball. But nice move.
Yes.
Seems Spain have learned themselves.
Not by Silva.
You can see in certain situations they're quicker to the pass.
Yeah.
Well, that because tiki-taka is also about, is the phraseology is also about the fact that it's like keeping time.
There's lots of it. It's only by Vidal just too far in advance of
The only player in the Spanish team I'd say, well, Silva.
Yeah.
That they're the 2 players. It's Ramos and Silva who don't play tiki-taka at their club.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's end to end.
Oh yeah, it's
It's only 6 minutes.
alone. Oh, that was TV time.
But with pace. Nice.
Alonso, Iniesta. Iniesta tipped over.
Ah, that's your teammate, dog. Come on, don't get all angry. Ah, man. It's harsh.
It's his clubmate, Alexis Sanchez. Also behind the dead ball, Ramos forward over the shoulder of
How
Costa.
far out?
Martinez up as well. Here got Alonso, Ramos.
Oh.
How did you not score that? How did you not score that? Oh wow, that's so close, Chief.
Was a sit like that.
Pedro.
Oh dude, and then you went and did the same thing. Russia blood to our heads.
Real Sociedad goalkeeper. Taking no chances and then glaring meaningfully at the
With that check.
pass Mena.
Silver.
Here's Silva. Also,
Just in the foot.
Great.
away from Mena.
They don't have those top players to do that.
No. That's for Costa's job. You just need to bring the cross in a little bit lower
Yeah.
and then attack.
Ramos to Alba. Made by Sanchez.
Because I mean also
They've seen that the keeper panics, the chilly keeper.
little bit of pressure.
Yeah, they're always going to pressure him now.
Little bit of pressure.
Where we stand, if Spain win this game, all things remain possible in this group. Holland not certainly through. Even Australia would still be in if Spain won. A draw would qualify Holland and knock out Australia. And Chile win, and they would already have gone through with Holland with a game to spare. Australia and Spain would be out. Must be taken out by
Silva.
Pedro.
That's Pedro.
Comes away from Mena.
Ah,
Steered into Silva.
dude. Come on, come on. Should have played a much better ball than that after the work he put in. Oh, look at that pace. Look at eat that ground up.
Just back to base.
Boy, running hard, bearing down on you. Yeah, I'm playing him. Yeah, the Germans, eh?
Lifted by
Mowing people down.
Canadian assistant Joe
Like
Fletcher.
mowing people down. That's fine.
Martinez. Also. Gets. Travels to Mattel. Costa. Yeah. Atletico Madrid come Chelsea centre forward. Didn't make his debut for the Spanish national side until March. But he took part in qualifying. His club form demanded selection. Behind the Dell. Just trying to do the work of three, but it is characteristic of a Chile side, which is extraordinarily industrious.
Come on, boys. Get inventive. Do it.
Silva, Busquets, Alonso, Silva, a little pocket of space. Costa. But equally aware of the potential danger was Francisco Silva. He was a third centre half for Chile. Pedro, David Silva.
Hey.
And Spain have a free kick here.
Ran into him. I didn't even know what he was complaining about. I'd kill him with his own body weight. Look. Straight to shoulder.
This challenge didn't have a lot to do with the ball. Whenever he took, Silva was not going to progress. Silva and Iniesta behind the ball, together with Alonso.
The question is who? Where's the right side of it? Basically goes to the right side. The idea was good. No. It was, but it wasn't. Look, Lonzo just a little bit like arching.
Dissatisfied words. Humiliación Mundial. That was the Saturday morning headline in Marca, the Big Madrid sports newspaper. Friday night was Del Bosque's 9th defeat in his 86 games in charge. It's a very, very special record, decorated by medals and trophies. But it's sick of him. Here is Silva, Nick Costa. Driven wide, and as a result, straight across the face. Iniesta, seeking out Alonso! Beaten out by the goalkeeper. Alonso's third business, but the flag is up.
Wow. Okay, that was good. Puta madre. I hit the goalkeeper. I think he took a knock.
Bravo showing athleticism and courage here. Chile is rather invited on their own problems. It's become the second phase of play. Alonso, especially with the goalkeeper beyond the ball, was visibly in an offside position. And caught him by that outstretched right wrist. By the pile of bodies, Alonso picked his way through them.
I'm going to bounce a half-time, Chief.
Hey, shoot tomorrow.
No.
Well, just again.
Suspected to be fine.
I'm dozing.
By sub-marching Claudio Bravo, Chile's senior keeper.
See, I'm having a conversation with you, and I'm talking football, but and I'm like, yeah, it was good. That was good.
Actually made a substantial error. His worst keeper game against Spain and Pretoria.
Yes. They are though.
Do you guys want me? Are you just gonna have a rice to sing?
Yeah.
Alonso. Isla. Martinez. Then Aspilicueta. Who's got to be on Pedro here. Aspilicueta.
Actually, want Spain to win.
Yeah, because it just makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
So it'd be good.
We're going to have the world champs out in the first round.
towards
Say.
Sanchez, who catched Sergio Ramos.
They should just put rice in here with it. Yeah, keeps it dry and don't cook it. I think it's. I always wondered when I go to restaurants and I see the rice in there. I never got it. Like, I don't get it. So,
Here's Islam. By Elena. Those who place this one in Brazil with Santos. He became a regular starter in the Chile team. Another Sampaoli. To left back who's energy and speed, and particularly when he crosses halfway. Quick line of William Shaw around the world. And all the way for this Chile, they played the first game against Australia over on the western border of Brazil. We are 900 odd miles from here. The relative proximity to their homeland means that their supporters are certainly the majority here. Vidal, Sanchez.
Lovely ball.
Lovely ball from Sanchez.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful ball.
Spain her out.
The irresistible cheers happening.
Spain her out.
Champions are on the brink.
First 10 minutes and they scored on what, the 15th or the 16th? Speed. The guy who texted it.
Speed and dynamism
Speed.
from these 20 South Americans.
Look at that ball.
Sanchez at the heart of it. Alangi's played his part, and Vargas poked it home. And Spain's hill has become a mountain to climb.
I do love commentators, eh?
A game the champions probably must win. They are losing. Eduardo Vargas on the champions of the world. Whether he'll be welcome back in the next year, at the start of next season after this. Who knows? It's a matter for him. He scored 5 goals in qualifying. And he has Vicente Del Bosque on the edge of his seat, and Spain on the edge of elimination. 70 minutes to save their souls.
It's rough.
Yeah.
I feel for Spain.
Not be the best, but be the best. And defend it. Look, pressure. No idea what to do.
Spain only too well aware, given what occurred against Holland the other day. The first goal in this year's World Cup isn't necessarily the telling one.
In South America, bro.
Yeah. South American pride is on the line here.
Holland only a couple of hours ago. They are going to have to come from behind now. who has been embraced by his nation ever since taking over the job from
Luis Aragonés.
now Luis Aragonés suddenly feels very, very lonely.
Ramos.
That's right, guys. That's what you have to do, because that's what they're doing. And taking sack of shit isn't going to work. You've got to play something different. Evolve or die, bitches. Evolve or die. Yeah, Silver. Give them some Premiership. That's what they need right now.
Oh. Alonso.
Who has yet to find his range. Vargas ahead of Casillas, who was committed and flawed. An opportunity the now Valencia striker was not going to allow to get away.
He ran to the captain.
Yeah. Committed.
Those who've travelled from that little sliver of land beyond Argentina, on the west side of South America, now encamped in the heart of Rio de Janeiro, and enlivened by what they're witnessing. Alonso calls on it. And progress with Vidal. Chased on led by Isla. Sanchez. He was on the pointy part of an elbow. The referee to be cognizant of that. This is hard as nails.
Yeah.
Too much elbow involved.
There wasn't an elbow at all.
Play it, bitch.
First touch.
Coming around Bena.
No, it's first touch. You're absolutely right.
Today to play the
First
part of
touch.
Xavi.
He didn't even. He just rolled. Look at Xavi on the bench. He looks depressed. They all look depressed.
Who started the European Championship final in 2008 and finished it. Played every minute too of the 2010 World Cup final. Played every minute of the 2012 European Championship final. And now perhaps as much as anyone who is emblematic of this Spanish era, Xavi, the master passer, sits and relies on others to keep him in this World Cup. Card shown to Vidal for his refusal to retreat. Iniesta.
See, they're awake.
Caught up and tripped in the view of a very well-positioned referee, Marcelo Diaz. Alba. And again, Jordi Alba. And Silva. And it goes Costa.
Oh.
And he could have net him, but from the wrong side.
Should have scored. Should have scored. Really should have scored. Why are they showing us the ankle? It's impossible.
Costa. Welcome, inverted commas in these parts, tends to be lukewarm on the basis of the fact that he is Brazilian born and indeed played a couple of friendlies for Brazil before deciding to be Spanish.
Oh, come on. Just getting making it too easy for them. Get out.
Sanchez by Busquets. Doesn't matter.
Spain are in trouble.
Only a disciple of fellow Argentine Marcelo Bielsa, who was Chile so impressed the world 4 years ago. Sanchez.
Lines. Yes. Just have a look at this.
Question with the Spanish throw.
As a good quick.
Silva. Quetta. Iniesta. Silva. Iniesta. Iniesta with the original block and then the clearance. Randy's happy sticking a hole for the challenge, but wait for others to accompany him forward.
Man, if Spain don't score by the 45th minute, 15 minutes, they are in trouble. Eh? No, seriously.
Forward, Pedro is still on side, though Diego Costa for a second wasn't.
Getting some, there's a little bit of aggression and bite, which is what they need.
Free kick.
Just going down on those, I think.
Which, given that this feels like a suburb of Santiago at the moment, does not go down well with the majority of the crowd.
Done.
There wasn't a niggle in the back of Silva. And Marcelo Diaz. For Silva and Alonso conspire behind the free kick. Also wasted the last one from almost identical position.
He wasted badly.
But this time by Silva, by Mattel, comes for Iniesta.
Go. Snapping.
We had 3 bollards to bypass, and ultimately that proved too much. He's going to go to ground and perhaps with that smile rather acknowledge that he won himself a cheapish free kick.
Shit.
One of the senior citizens in the Chilean team, playing as he does for the Italian champions Juventus. Yes, Alonso.
Cool. It's hard, bro.
Towards Diego Costa.
Too hard. Much too hard.
Therefore, it was line again by Claudio Bravo.
I think at this stage you bring on David Villa. He's going to run them channels. And nobody's playing the ball. And the thing is, they've got Costa on for a reason, to be able to play the long balls and, you know, cross in from the wings and put the heads in. But they haven't done anything, right?
2008, so remember that In those days, there was constant reference to
As far as I'm concerned, Costa.
They hadn't won any business European Championship.
The World Cup.
Yeah, he's not that guy.
And then previously been past the World Cup
World
quarterfinals.
Cup.
There's not a nation that can take this purple patch of success for granted. Against Costa. Muscular challenge on Liddell. Liddell certainly one who
Don't get caught.
gives
Frustrated.
assets.
Ooh.
Flatter in the back of the head there from Costa's.
Costa was being a bit nasty there, eh? Because he could easily have jumped that. I'm sorry, he didn't need to try and run around him.
Paracetamol too.
Got some ice for his neck. Back. So, oof, it's up. Come on, boys. Oh, you did. Yes, you did. You got to straight back to Chilean.
That's the score.
Better than you right now.
Chile's 8th World Cup, their second in a row. Finished third at home in 1962, but they've been eliminated in the last 16, having got through the group stage. The last two competitions for which they've qualified, beaten by Brazil in Paris in 1998 and at Ellis Park, Johannesburg last time round. Despite defeat by Spain, they went through together. An unnecessary challenge from Pedro, which he might consider himself.
Yes, Pedro. But
thousands of Chileans in the crowd. I think you ought to have seen one. This one's on higher. This free kick, offside. It's Alexis Sanchez. Just gets Silva, Iniesta. He's going to lick from Alonso. David Silva. Jordi Alba. His cross held by Mattel. Further clear from Francisco Silva. Keeping away from Costa, chased up by David Silva. Mattel acrobatically again. Mattel gets it from Iniesta who fouled him.
pretty short. Pretty short,
There was a retribution there from Andres Iniesta.
Okay.
When the ball first came to earth,
Put himself over.
felt he was on the receiving end. Whatever, he wasn't letting Vidal past. Pedro. Off it by Hara.
And it's time to bring on some fresh bread press. Bring on Fabregas.
Yeah,
Bring on the other striker.
Silva.
His name, if I remember. Bring him on. Now's the time, mate.
Fabulously solid game in the middle of the three centre halves.
Look at that.
From Liga, on Martinez.
Cutting these guys up. Dude, too casual.
Sanchez. To thread it through for Vidal. Silva. Sanchez with Vidal. All back by Busquets.
Forward momentum.
Iniesta. Silva. Alba. Taken throw by Alba. And in by Alonso, and very well clutched by Bravo. Good authoritative take by the goalkeeper. Bounced it off the centre forward's back.
See words. Classic own goals.
Spain's luckiest round American are. And thumped here 6-1 by Brazil, the 1950 World Cup. Thumped here by Brazil again last year in the Confederations Cup. Final. Brazil's fast pressing game was too much for them. Thankfully for Drobowski, Chile's might prove to be here. For the record, they did also enjoy a 10-0 win on this ground last time of playing, albeit against Tahiti.
You don't beat Tahiti 10-0 No offense to Heat.
Games haven't gone well here.
No offense. Shit, I'll take offense 5 times.
His frustration. Bino. Snitchy. Uncharacteristic playing game so far for Xabi Alonso. He's playing a challenge which has earned him a yellow card.
Yeah, when Xabi tackles badly as well, it does look rough.
Beautiful use of the balls to farm over it, generally speaking, Xabi Alonso. The Greens of Real Madrid, he's been called. So suspended. Sadly, we hit missed the Champions League final in Europe.
The brains of that.
Yeah? The brains.
Disciplinary tick in a box that he
It was an engine, man. To run that game. I was worried in the final.
Oh, isn't he banned?
Yeah, he was. In the second year or some shit. Mr. Fine.
Defending very, very high. I'll tell you what, outside of their box. Ramos got back to Raquel with a firm header.
I did the screen, man. Ramos. Ramos, I mean, even though he's got his mistakes, he's that guy that always wants to win.
Within 50 minutes of the last 16.
His will to win is stronger than anything.
Yeah. Which is a epitomized team. The thing is that the Chileans can't be playing possible all day long. I suppose it could but go.
Ara. Long way for Isla. It's a fabulous diagonal. Sanchez. Referee thought about playing advantage, but once a little bit of crude, he was required to offer a free kick to Chile. And Stern glance in the direction of Xavi Alonso. Just put. He's going to another level. Sanchez and Vidal both within touching distance of the ball. Sanchez staying behind it. The bright eyes and Chilean eyes. This is Sanchez. Beaten out as far as.
Oh, it's over.
Aranguiz, who scores a second for Chile.
Champions
And
gonna
leaves Spain on the very edge. Repelled by Casillas the first time.
So unless they play some amazing shit, second half.
And Chile are nearly into the knockout stage. And Spain are nearly knocked out. Deftly delivered by Sanchez. Punched out by Casillas. Who left to Aranguiz just too big a target area. And Charles Aranguiz wasn't going to miss that gaping goal from there.
Australia's probably looking at each other like, hey, mate, we can do it.
Fucking A.
Do it, mate.
I feel bad for him, mate.
Iniesta for Spain. Who are going to have to chase this with every last drip of energy they have still available. And in chasing it, they leave themselves vulnerable to a worst-case scenario. Aspilicueta. Pedro. 2 minutes of stoppage time. The goal in that period could change the dynamic back. Iniesta.
Iniesta.
Vidal.
He saw his mother on the horizon. So I'm
You know what? It's just a shame that they had to go out like this, but then they've played. Apart those players, Iniesta, or Chavis, or Casillas. It's a shame that now
Taken away by
this
Sanchez.
is how
They
exit. You will never hear those names in any World Cup to come.
so good.
Pedro Alba.
These Chile boys are like
Win
this shit too.
There is probably just time
No,
for
no.
a little more with size.
They've got to do something. Like, he's got to make some changes half time, eh? On a serious note, just otherwise, done. A goal either side, each half.
To reduce it now. Potentially one last Spanish first half attack in by Alonso. Bravo's come home.
Ramos up there fighting, one in that goal.
The rest of them don't have that fight. Well, the ball can see.
Yeah, Ramos is clearly the next captain of this team. It's still around. Chap.
I think he might get it though. The Medina's off.
Rio is a suburb of Santiago. It is all Chile. Vargas with their first goal after 20 minutes. And a minute before half-time, Arangues with their second. And if Spain keep their World Cup from here, then what a story it will be. It is almost, as the faces tell you, it is almost beyond Spanish recovery now.
You gotta play some football, dog.
They mustn't lose. They
Like,
probably have to
play
win
amazing
to
football.
Spain. But at half-time, in the Maracanã, in favour of these
Maracana.
it is Spain today.
Maracana. What is it? Makina.
Hyundai, official FIFA partner.
I'm doubting.
Hyundai.
Go for it.